That's that. I don't particularly want to do anything fancy. There's no merchant here. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. There's no merchant here either. Oh, wait. Because I need to swim. It's the weapon I have. Got it. I just don't like the look of that sword. Alright, we'll wait for Bob. We'll do a duty support. Do I do a duty support or do I just queue up for... Hi Frary, hi Natara. Waiting on Bob doing the stuff. He was doing the stuff for RPG Limit Break. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with my time while we wait. I do really like this look. Yeah. Probably a trial roulette.
John and True Internet.
Oh, John and True.
It's me. Oh jeez. Late arrival. Stop. Quick, hop into roulette before. Yeah, go ahead. Go in your roulette, man. I still have to fight the login boss.
The hardest of bosses. Do.
Watch me no scope the login boss. Hey Nathar, how you doing? Oh. What you got?
Chrysalis.
Chris.
Nabrales.
Dibbles. Yeah, M5s for reset tonight. Yeah. I was starting to go through because I got Alex schedule back. So technically I have the schedules at this point, but I'm starting to go through them for issues, as it were. And I think we're going to see quite a few from, sadly, from audio. Not because there's anything that you can help, it's just the fact that your volunteer pool isn't, the Venn diagram is like a direct circle with something I'm going to have to discuss with them personally, I think. No, it's not your fault, Natara. It's just sheerly the fact that audio and producer they have the exact same volunteer pool, so pretty much. It's nothing to do with you at all, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. And it's one of the reasons we brought producers on as event staff, is so we could talk to them about them. Talk to them about things like this. And make them aware of it beforehand. It's not... It depends on what you define as a problem. It's just people having like an audio shift and a producer shift like on the same day or things like that. It's just, it's not a problem per se. It's just, you know how we were talking about how we don't want people to like overwork or burn out or whatever. But again, this is part of the reason we brought the producers on as event staff, so that we could discuss this stuff with them. I had to contact Rear. We've got like 4 or 5 days of back-to-back 8-hour blocks of stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, that's intentional, so I can drive home and sleep afterwards. I was like, oh, right, yeah, I forgot that you live in Denver now. Alright, I've defeated the login boss finally.
Hey.
And then there's a couple of things where Gamer and I disagree on what is a acceptable break between shifts. So you, Jordan?
Well, we appear to have wiped. Though this tank seems bound and determined.
Solo the guy.
Yeah.
Take two.
Take two. I just want to fight you.
He's building it.
This is kind of a new experience for me.
Which is?
All different classes in the run. Myself, Dark Knight. The other tank is a Gunbreaker. The healers are Astrologian and Sage. And then the DPS are Monk, Dragoon, Black Mage, and Red Mage.
Red Mage, best mate. Me. I came out of nowhere. What's going on with you at the moment, Natara? So what's going on with you? How you doing? Chilling? Kicking it? You...
Can you kick it?
I guess you can.
Let's give it to the Red Mage. Oh, Red Mage is gone. Black Mage. I received commendations.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Reviewing off-tank spots for this raid I'm trying to clear so I have a better chance of getting it. Thanks. Alright, I am now out of that.
So... So we're headed back to Nanami, it looks like.
Yep.
Right. I'll meet you there.
Yep. I'm sitting by the ether 8. All with the dope hat.
Dope hat.
Looking swanky.
Alright. Geary of balls. Yep.
Talking to you, Giddy. Adventurers, I'm glad to see that you too have put thought into your garments given the covert nature of activities. Did I? No. Also, good evening, Tim.
Hey, Tim. It's a content team smorgasbord up in here.
Indeed. Hmm? I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants. The adventurers is our leader, and we as their assistants. Are there any objections?
Yes, I would like to object to trusting Lise with money. She's an idiot. Not really.
Then without further ado, let us begin.
Wee. Konami. Weren't you the one that came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. Yeah, the person that arrived with the general didn't have this dope hat.
It's true.
It warms my heart to see travelling merchants in Nami again. Although the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yangsha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it's only gotten worse. Tell the truth out there in Streamland, now that Jordan started yawning, how many of you are yawning too?
So that's how we know Natora is just listening to us and not watching us.
Apparently you're still rather quiet, so... Foreign peddlers in Namai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you could go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yangsha that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzon, had they not all died in the battle or in the purges. There is a Doman enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairu moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass.
wolf person.
Third person. Wait, what? Why aren't you a playable race?
Because bunnies and cats. A traveling merchant with meat perchance. Bah, better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin. Surely you have not been long in Yanqiao, or else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Tim suggests we should play Worgen.
I had a Worgen once, Tim. Once. You, a merchant. Give me my skepticism, but you strike me less a woman of commerce, more a common sellsword. Give your best impression of Hancock. That does little to assuage my doubts, and if anything, makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Right, so I guess we have to give the best smile. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. Pray you forgive my earlier rudeness. It's been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly. Those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. The Imperials demand labor as we comply. They command conscripts to send as soldiers. Merchant, but I doubt that I or anyone else here can afford it. Never again. No, not never again. Why play a Worgen when I can play a dwarf? Also, playing a Worgen means I've got to deal with getting grey, mate.
That mangy cur.
Yep.
Sounds like
Talking to you, Gary.
Sounds like the Worgen story broke your heart.
Not even close. Ungnomeless, just beardless dwarves then? Come now, Tim. I know you are trying to rise my ire. And I will not raise to the bait.
No wild bait here. Adventurers, what have you learned? Lisa and I encountered much the same. They have been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return, and without him...
Level 78. I just learned the skill called Enhanced Manification. Fuck. Oh, I see. All right, talking to you, Gary. Ones we leave behind. Giri is uncertain how best to proceed. Accept.
Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Adventurers, I ask you, look to the south. Surely they cannot have all given into despair.
Oh, okay. I turned and looked south and nothing happened. She means actually go south. Idiot.
Fat Chocobo.
427 yards to the south.
Zami. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brothers and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you?
So we're off to hunt yellow flowers. There's an ether current 300 yards to the south, by the way.
Alright, when we bring them back to her, we can run off to it.
Yeah.
Hello, many friends. And the very hungry caterpillar. Have you not had your fill of pizza? And watermelon.
The fuck?
Yeah. Fair enough, Rhino Beetle friends. Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much. That's twice you've saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you can come with me? I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the person who showed me so much kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you.
Why does this feel like a trap?
Let's spring it.
Seems to have abandoned.
I'm coming. Oh, I found it.
Yeah, I was coming to look for you because I thought you got in a fight. It's up here on this rock.
I have to fight these Doman weasels. Hello, weasel friends.
Hey, it's Owlbears from Timu. All right, let's go do this quest then. Now the important part's out of the way. Do 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 do.
It's going for it. Ugh. I feel like we're not supposed to go this way.
Probably not. Oh. You have to go back into the city?
Look here, Miss Fancy Bomb Palanquin.
What?
There we go. I couldn't find the right point to jump, so I can jump up there.
Yeah, it looks like we had to come back into the city to go back out again.
She did say up through the terraces, so I wonder if it's this path here.
Jesus.
Here she is. Right here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you.
To your doom.
They love to meet travelers and hear tales from faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland?
Azami, Azami, are you there? Azami. What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister.
Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. Even helped me pick flowers for mother and father.
Go back to the village. Now.
You're scaring me.
I said go. Stay inside and lock the door till I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. You saved her, then thank you. This changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that. It's too dangerous for you to stay here. Please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. Gotta go for she said your parents were buried here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kyan. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square. With their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we laid on the ground, begging for mercy. Made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone. They're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear and they'll return. And I'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. You'll go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. This is all we've got. So please, don't take it from us.
You are come at a good time. We recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? I was not aware of these events. The boy Issei, he told you all of this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself.
Good. Did yours cut off with broken so? Jordan?
No.
I didn't hear you read the rest of it.
Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself.
Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting dialogue. I wasn't getting dialogue that you weren't. You giddy. A new Ruby Tithe. Giri is troubled by what she has seen. Except,
Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide.
maybe over there by that guy with the blue exclamation mark over his head.
Ether current quest.
And weeds. That's what child. Please help me search for him. He was right next to me until a short while ago. Cannot believe I lost sight of him so easily. He was asking a lot of questions about the One River. Perhaps he went there searching for something. Though I truly hope that's not the case. I've heard a group of Lupin looters roam the area of late. Please search along the One River for my grandson. I shall... Here.
Just because I'm curious. Aha! Whacking day.
Kohagi would like you to whack slow, then fast. It's a whacking day a thing in The Simpsons.
I think so.
This is totally a Simpsons reference.
Could I ask that you help with a problem of mine? It concerns some water serpents that have recently infested the One River. They used to only be found further west, but for one reason or another, some have found their way closer to Namai. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. However, there are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. No, their numbers must be controlled by other means. Please slay a few of them for me, enough to stop them from taking the whole river for their own. Oh, should you happen to get your hands on a few of their livers, please deliver them to my husband, Super Sentai.
Alright, so you cut out for me between river and Sentai.
River for their own. Oh, and should you happen to get your hands on a few of their livers, please deliver them to my husband, Super Sentai. You'll find him in the Drunken Toad to the east.
Do we dare hope?
We dare hope.
This is 3 of the 5 that we need.
Yep.
Hello, my pretties. Hanami needs your help with a pest problem. We've doubtless already taken in the paddy fields that fill Namai. We rice farmers consider our paddies as children. We certainly require just as much attention. There's rarely a day we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you would like to know more about the life in the village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speak with my husband, Agata. I know he will be glad for any help he can get.
Just to see if we'd be so lucky. Fukata. Hey!
Something smells. Fukata hopes you enjoy foul odors. Accept.
Hello there, traveler. I require your help if you have the time. While I belong to the Doman Liberation Front, I'm also a proud resident of Namai with my own responsibilities to the village.
Cut out between time and Namai.
While I belong to the Doman Liberation Front, I'm also a proud resident of Namai with my own responsibilities to the village. I have been told to guard this spring, and under no circumstances am I
He's
to
not
live.
cutting out for you? Interesting. Maybe it's his Discord sensitivity.
Alright, let's see if that helps. I have been told to guard this spring, and under no circumstances am I to leave my post. However, there's another job related to the village I need to take care of. I was hoping you might do it in my stead. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it over around that area over there. You have my thanks.
Now we've got a whole bunch of stuff to do.
Yep.
Want to do the other stuff first, or you want to do the main stuff?
I figured we knock these out.
Alright, well, we can't go up there.
Sprinkle the bucket of smelly liquid at the designated locations.
I think you're doing that. Do this one. Weird spot for striking dummies.
apparently missed this one.
Oh, you didn't get that?
There we go.
Doo-doo-doo. That Smellyman's done.
Smelly man.
I'm following you to the next one.
The next one appears to be...
Down at the river.
Yeah. We'll go do the two out by the river.
Then we'll swing our way back in.
Yep. This is wolves and weeds.
Find the grandson. Found him. Grandfather is looking for me, you say? I can't go back just yet. I'm still searching for that which is taken from me. Minding my own business, gathering mugworts, and some nasty lupins stole them right out of my hand. Did you ask the lupin if they would give me back my plants? Find them on the other side of the river. Alright, let's go kill some lupin. Which are technically also plants. Gave up on the idea of avoiding these things.
Well, we need
Yes,
these for...
I know we need to kill them. Tengaga. All right, kiddo, you need to understand what just the other side of the river actually fucking means. Think just anything. You would have us return, Magnificent Charles Mugwort. Do not make me laugh. This whole area belongs to us. Bring any plants that may happen to be plucked from a child of man. Oh, wrong answer. One day we're going to do a quest like this, and the person we've got to go see is going to be like, yeah, sure, have them back. And we aren't going to need to kill them. Today is not that day.
Today is indeed not that day. See, as nice as the 100% drop rate is on bare asses in this game,
Yeah.
could have done with a little less than 100% drop rate.
Why do you say that?
Because it's like they're like, oh, you need to cull these water serpents, and if you happen to find their livers, bring them back to me. You know, it could have been a.
Oh, thank you so much. I was trying to collect plants to make some medicine. I read about it in one of my grandfather's botanicy books. There are so many sick people in the village, I just wanted to help. There's one more thing I need for the medicine, however, waterweed. Tried to fish some out of the river earlier with a pole, but I didn't have much luck. Could you get some for me? No! Go home!
Go home, small child.
You go home!
Flying sharks, native to the Ruby Sea, have swum upstream.
We hit 6.5 in range on M5S, so we could clear in the next pull or so. Nice.
Well done. Now, what is M5S?
Brace yourself. bracing myself for Natara to start kicking off.
Cause I see people talk about P7T or
All right, so from what I have learned, is the first letter denotes the raid. The number donates which wing it is, and then the third number, or the third letter, is the difficulty.
Gotcha.
So S for savage, N for normal, E for extreme. I guess there's now C for chaotic as well. But like Natara was talking to me about this the other night, and going off about how they were kicking off about how they were not happy with the new naming scheme. So, because apparently, like Alexander is A, Void Ark is V, something else is P, and the new one, because it's also an A, and they're like, well, Alexander's got that, rather than call it Ark, or an R for Ark, for the second letter, they decided to use the letter M, and it bothers Natara intently. In fact, so much that I'm worried that the next time I speak to Natara, they're going to beat me up just for mentioning it. That's a joke, by the way. Right, you little shit. Are you fucking done? Did you get some water weed? Yes, we got your fucking water weed. Now go the fuck home. Yeah, you know everything I need. I'll go back to grandfather now. Should have gone back to grandfather when I got here. I'd have shoved my fucking rapier through your neck. Oh, sorry, it got stung by. I don't have a problem with children, Tim. I have a problem with children like that. That's like, this adult has told you to go home to your grandfather, and you go, no, I'm not leaving. I have to get all the stuff I came for. And then when you bring the thing that they say that they needed, they go, oh, just much like Columbo, just one more thing. Right, we got to deliver the thingies, right? Out to the drunken toad first.
Yep.
You don't want to take a right turn. This way. Down. Through. It's like... I have a problem with children that don't act in a sensible manner. There's a big... well, we're not avoiding that one.
Hello, tiger friend.
Hello, tiger friend. I mean, yes, I've got a problem with adults that don't act sensibly as well. You have a fair point there, Tim. We'll stab kids, but not tigers. I'll absolutely stab a tiger. If I have to. Telling you, man, I'm gonna need you to start running some more fucking roulettes to get your level up. You're making me kill tigers here. Joking. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Do you have business with me, traveler?
Yes, I would like a morpher.
Water serpent livers, but why did you think to bring these to me? My wife put you up to it, did she? My sincerest thanks. I shall boil these and eat them shortly. Back in the days when I made my living transporting rice up and down the river, I used to slay any water serpents I saw and take them home to cook. Of course, that all stopped once the Empire blocked off the one river. It's my thanks to nature and kind strangers like you I'm able to put food on my table these days. Thank you so much.
Better fucking resolve this problem in this expansion.
Which problem? The Empire?
At least the Dolmen branch of the Empire.
I'm pretty sure we do before we go back to...
To Alamigo.
Yeah.
Because if we've gone through all of this and sat through all of these cutscenes and all of this ancillary nonsense, and then it doesn't fucking resolve, I'm gonna be so angry.
Because then tacos.
My grandson is at last returned. He told me about how you helped him gather the ingredients he needed to make medicine. And I'm glad he has grown to be a kind-hearted boy. There is still manners. Thank you! However, those Lupin should really know better than to steal from a mere child. Their race was once famed for being loyal vassals to some of Doma's mightiest warlords. Doma was crushed by the Empire. Some of them managed to escape, choosing to live as bandits. To thank for, I suppose. Oh. Where have you gone?
Up the hill.
Gone up the hill.
Like where we went to go.
Yeah. Just putting on those earrings. Swear to God, if you tell me to go to the river, I'm going to stab you.
You would like to help me tend my fields? That sounds fantastic to me. There aren't too many young folk left in the village, and rice farming is hard work. Let me tell you. Firstly, I'd have you remove the arrowheads from my fields. There's a pesky weed that inhibits the growth of rice plants. Come speak to me again once you're done.
I'm getting flashbacks to the Mr. Pandaria farm.
Getting flashbacks to the Death Knight starting zone.
That's collecting arrows, right?
That's true. Yep. I see you've worked up quite a sweat. Thanks for helping. Namaya is actually the local term for the arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought naming the village after the weed was a good idea. Next, we'll need you to deal with any pests that lurk in the paddies. Although it will not be your job per se, we shall use the house sparrows I have trained for the task. I keep them in this bird cage. Please set them free near my paddy fields.
Will do.
Once they've all flown from the cage, clap your hands. I've trained them to recognize that as their signal to begin working. Oh. Wants us to do it in a specific place.
Okay.
Thank you so much for all your help. I will not be needing to worry about pests for the time being. I've told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go ahead and talk to her. I still have work to take care of here.
Oh, again, I do hope the work was not too hard on you. Not an easy job, the sense of satisfaction you able when you taste the very rice you have reaped. Words do not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a long way off, but we're ready to put the work in. All we need is a little help from the weather and things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here's your payment.
And then go talk to...
Homeboy up there.
Yep.
Finished already? Fantastic. I doubt you're wondering why that liquid smells so foul. It's made from a mix of pungent ingredients, animal innards, resin, and garlic, to name but a few. It's a fantastic job of keeping the beasts at bay. My fellow rebels taught me how to make it. And though you want to give your crows, let us see, 3 thorough scrubbings ought to do it. Right, so that now puts us at 1 quest to look for and 2
Exploration ones.
Right, let's finally go high.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were supposed to be hiding. Psh. Ether currents, though.
Right?
Imperials.
Not just Imperial, but faceless goons.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your home. You first.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry, I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them. And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight.
Soon enough, Lys. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Yes, Natara, it is. And if I recall,
That is. They're the most actual pants. What she's worn before are knight's leggings and band-aids on her crotch.
and if I recall, they are the most pants she will ever wear.
So if I'm right, and this is anything like previous places, the last aetheryte we will last ether current be the main scenario,
Yes.
right? So we've got 2 more to find in our travels.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. All right, let's talk to you, Gibby.
Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me, adventurers, we must hurry.
Speaking of which, 866 yards southwest. So down near the river?
Yeah,
Okay.
across the river.
Somewhat vaguely in the direction that she is right now. Right. Vaguely in that. It has finally happened. I've been begging for, what, 2.5 expansions for Edith stroke Lys to put pants on.
Mm.
Finally did. Did it just for you. Yeah, before I was even playing the game. Just for me.
Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. No. Here, it is a shinobi's tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We use our blowguns to incapacitate them, regardless of your familiarity with such weapons. You are a veteran warrior. I'm sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order.
Yee! Speaking of blowguns, I've been watching The Pit recently.
Mm-hmm.
That new medical drama on Max. And there was a joke in there about blowguns today when I was watching over lunch. It's real good, Natara. If you like Noah Wiley and you like medical dramas,
I've started
you
watching.
like it, even if you don't like Noah Wiley. He's so funny fact. Sorry, Jordan. So it says I even like ER. Natara says I even like ER. There was this whole thing about how apparently some people from like ER were like gonna sue the pit because of how fucking similar it is to ER. And I'm like, it's Noah Wiley in a medical drama set in an emergency room. Of course, it's gonna feel fucking similar, right? And I even watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes of ER recently just to see if it was similar. And there's some similar stuff, but there's also some not similar stuff. So yeah, whatever. All right, carry on, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Medical dramas, everything I've found recently. A TV show that I watched the first few episodes of on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And then they took it off Netflix, and I hadn't been able to find it until just recently. Called Emergency, which is one of the first, like, it was a spin-off of Dragnet and Adam 12 back in the 70s. But it's like
I think Discord might be having problems because you're still cutting in and out from me.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not actually your end, it's Discord itself is having issues. Because I just looked over and where it says voice connected, the signal was like yellow and red. So yeah, so any cutouts are not on you at all. Don't worry about it. But I didn't hear the name of the shows that you were talking about. I apologize.
Emergency, which was paramedics and firefighters, specifically paramedic firefighters, spin-off from Dragnet and Adam 12 and all that jazz.
Yeah. You know who's in the pit that's really good? Is Fiona Dourif. Brad Dourif's kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think, Discord's deafing.
Oh no, no Discord.
Doris in the pit, and she's Brad Dourif's kid. Did you ever watch Dirk Gently?
No, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, in the second season of Dirk Gently, she's in that, and she's really good in that. And then I was watching the pit. I was like, "Is that who I think it is?" And it's definitely her. She might be my favorite character in the show, but.
I watched the pilot for, and I'm probably going to keep watching some more of Friends and Neighbors, which is on Apple with John Hamm, where he plays a stockbroker who loses his job and decides to burgle his rich asshole neighbors to make ends meet. Oh no. We've lost a Bob. Uh-oh. Alright. So we're gonna wait for Bob to come back. Ooh. Okay. Almost thought Discord kicked me out too. So yeah, Love on the Spectrum has been something I've been watching. I found I need to not binge that show.
right, let's try this again.
Hey, welcome back, Bob.
Let's see if I can stay connected this time. Pop that out. Keep scored. What were you saying? The name of the show on Apple TV?
It's called Friends and Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Oh, with what's his face from Mad Men?
Yep, John Hamm.
Yeah. Okay.
If you liked him as Don Draper in Mad Men, you'll like him in this. Very similar characterization,
Oh dear.
but a very funny premise.
Yeah.
Or an amusing premise. I won't say it's funny. It's an amusing premise.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then a show I've had to slow down on watching because of my own personal tics is Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, Discord is still lagging out pretty hard.
Oh no.
Let's get through this conversation with Yagiri, and we might need to call it
Okay.
if we can't keep using Discord.
There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. The dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. Search your surroundings for the Imperial soldier. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldier and use the blowgun with left click.
Alright, I might need to do that. Oh.
It's not where I shot him.
What kind of blowgun has this kind of sniper sight on it? Shoot you in the butt. That's not where I shot him. I shot him in the butt.
Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There is a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river.
Yeah, I only caught the word river in that last conversation. I think we might need to call this.
Alright. Well, we're at seem to be at a good
Yeah.
stop.
I'm just gonna lie out here. Apologies for ending the stream early today, gang. But Discord seems to be having a bit of a meh because I'm not having any issues with like the game itself. But yeah. There's our socials in the chat there. 321 podcast on X, 321.tv on Blue Sky, over on Threads, or 321_TV.live, and on the Mastodon.social server for Mastodon, we are 321_TV. Yeah, tech issues aren't fun, especially when they're not our tech issues. They're on Discord's end, quite clearly. So, there's the merch shop, 321-TV-shop.4thor.com. There's the PanCan link. Limit Break link. All the goodness. So, yeah. We apologize for ending up a bit early, but it's just the way it goes. Jordan, do you have someone to send us off to?
Yeah, let's raid Pally Time.
Oh, and it's Monday, so we should be doing some Hades, probably.
It does appear that he is playing Hades too. Or they're playing Hades too.
Yeah, we can raid Pally. Go ahead and raid Pally time.
Mm.
While Jordan's getting that set up, just a small heads up, I may or may not be around on Friday. Jordan starts a new job on Wednesday. So Friday stream is a little up in the air right now. Pay attention to socials for more. Or given that it's Tim and Natara and Ferrari in here, just ask us directly because you have our direct Discord lines. For those of you who don't watch the socials, obviously. But we will send you off as we always do. The words of the 16th President of these United States, Abraham Lincoln, by saying, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and all of those beyond that spectrum, please be excellent to each other. Party on, my friends, and we will see you
next time.
Peace. Right here.